Okay, I think we're live. I think we're good to go. What's up, everybody? How's it going? Welcome to Speed Stuff for Charity. We're doing Mario 64 70-star DancePad everything today. Now, we are a bit behind schedule, so I'm not gonna, I'll just jump into it and then we'll explain stuff as we go, shall we? So let's begin our run in 3, 2, 1, go. So, here we are. Welcome, everybody. I hope you're all having a great day. This is Super Mario 64 70-star. The only difference is that we're doing it with dance pads, and because we have a lot of space in this layout, we have two views. So you get to see the rear view, so you can see what I'm looking at, which is worth noting because I've got a few buttons across the front here that I can press, and I'll get into that in just a moment. But also we have an input display right at the very bottom center of the gameplay, and that will tell you exactly what button on the Nintendo 64 I'll be pressing. So these blue arrows here, these control Mario's directionals, so that's how I'll be running around. Then we have A for jumping, Z for crouching, B for diving, and C up so that we can go into Mario view. And then up the top here we just have a bunch of like menu buttons, so for pausing, turning the camera left or right, going into Mario Cam, etc. And unfortunately we've missed the first skip of the game, which is the Lakitu skip, but that's okay. I only get one chance to do it per run, so we'll just keep on moving. But with all of these buttons combined, that lets me control Mario, and what we're going to do is try to collect 70 stars or so, doing exactly that. Starting with the Chain Chomp in Bob-omb Battlefield. Okay, so you've probably seen a number of times, considering it's at the start of pretty much every run, but in this run, because it's very hard for me to press buttons at the same time, I can't grab that Bob-omb and do the Bob-omb clip. So we get one of the old strats that you never see in a run anymore, where you push this box up to the edge here, and you want to clip it into the bars, like that, and then you can just crouch, and it pushes you through. And so yeah, just like that, we're moving on to star number 2. And star number 2 is going to introduce a small mechanic that we're going to use a couple of times through the run called slope kicking. And basically, if I can hold the jump button while pressing the, if I hold the A button while pressing the B button and running up a slope, Mario will do this. And so, instead of sliding down, he kicks straight up. It's very handy. It breaks a lot of the, I guess the flow of a lot of stages, because you can get from one point to another without really having to worry. But it just makes things a lot easier for us in that sense. Just want to give a quick shout out to everyone that is joining as well. I hope you're all having an awesome time right now. And if you are new to the marathon, be sure to check out the rest of the runs that are on for the event. Oh. Okay, apparently I can't perceive depth. Let's just let him throw me off, shall we? Look at the suspense in this run, dudes. Okay, so we want to grab King Bob-omb. I want to get in front of him, wait for him to step towards me, get behind him, grab him again. There we go. So, as far as the trickiest part of this run goes, it's honestly a little hard to say. Like, the trickiest part of all of these runs is obviously just controlling how Mario works. So whatever the tricky stages would be for a regular controller user, that would kind of be the same for me. The only difference is that pretty much every stage is tricky, so. Let's talk to the Bob-omb here, because we need to shoot to the sky. Thank you, CZR, for the good luck. Alright, so we're going to drop straight in here, and cannons are kind of the worst enemy for me in this game. It's very hard to control them, but thankfully I have a lot of visual cues that I'm going to be using to put the cannon in the right spot. So in this case, I aim to the very top, tap left slightly, and then shoot. And that should give me a nice point right next to the signpost. Good. There you go, just like that, we get another star. And And for the time being, that's all we're doing in Bob on Battlefield. My routing is definitely different to most 70-star runs because there are certain tricks that I can't do. And so I just kind of try to get the easiest 70 stars that I can. And with a bit of luck, we might be underestimate. So we're gonna go in here. And if you guys want to guess what time I'll get on the slide, feel free to drop them in chat now. I usually get, I don't know, about 13.5 seconds, just as a little benchmark. Oh, that was pretty good. Sub 13, nearly. Right, GG, let's keep moving on. So that little trick there is fun. Whenever you bounce into a wall, it basically bounces Mario off like he was like a billiard ball. And so he keeps... What am I trying to say here? He starts facing the opposite direction. So if you hit the first wall, he moves backwards. If you hit the second wall, he starts moving forwards. And then that lets you very easily jump over that railing there and have complete control on the way down. Now, speaking of having complete control, we're going to throw that out the window and we're going to try and do cannonless, hopefully first try. And it's a very simple setup. You grab the wall, backflip, punch, rotate the camera. But the unfortunate caveat with me on the dance pads is that I don't have the precise stick movement that a regular Nintendo 64 controller has. So we're going to do the backup Wild Blue Star. And we're going to try cannonless one more time. So the reason why this is so tricky is because when Mario just slightly walks like that, every time I'm tapping a direction, Mario's technically walking at full speed, and so he doesn't grab a ledge. What I have to do just before I walk off the ledge is tap left, and that slows Mario down just enough that he's able to grab it. Like that. There we go. So I didn't get it first try, but second try is not too bad. And with that, the big reset point's out of the way, so that's fantastic. So we get to continue with the rest of the stage as we normally would. We triple jump up here. Triple long jump, I should say. And then triple jump, wall kick, do a 180, and we're hanging out with Womp. Let's go. Now the fun thing about Womp is that when he's in a transition animation, he is completely intangible. So when he's falling down on you or getting up, you can just ground pound. Ah, I thought I was in line. You can just ground pound or even kick and you'll go straight through him. Really handy, really quick as well. And speaking of ground pounding, you're going to see me do that every time I collect a star. And it's simply because when you ground pound, you fall faster. Oh wait, I thought we were doing the owl. That's the next one. Up, 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 up we go, Mario. So yeah, when you ground pound, you fall faster than normal. But the thing that makes it slower is that you have to watch the ground pound animation first. Now, if you grab the star, it skips the ground pound animation, but you still get the fall speed. So we'll try and do it here. Might be easier to demonstrate, I don't know. Let's see. Couldn't do it in time. It's still very hard for me to do regardless. Alright, and this just leaves one more star left with Womp's Fortress before we move on. So let's go. And this is the one that I thought I was up to a moment ago because I got lost in thought. But you climb this tree and this owl comes out. A lot of runners, or a lot of watchers of speedruns probably don't even know about this owl. But this owl is the reason why the owlless strat exists. Because good players can actually get up the top here and get into this cage without having to worry about the owl at all. So there you go. And I just realized I've actually got one more star that I have to do. which is technically 2 stars. It's the red coins and the 100 coins of Womp's Fortress. And technically, this is the only one that I'll be doing 100 coins of. It just so happens that it's pretty fast in 70 star for me. So let's go up here. And like I said before, when those guys are in their animations, you can just jump through them. The game doesn't care. So we'll do it again with this guy. We're gonna try and reach that platform. Ah, dang it. It was worth a shot. Okay, we have to go around again, unfortunately. If I had have made that, though, that would have been pretty good. Okay, so we'll slide into this guy. Grab that there. I'm kind of doing this out of order, but it's fine. Wow. Alright, you know what? At the moment, I'm making a mockery of what I'm doing. Let's try again. 2, 3. Yeah, it just so happens that when you have dance pads, you don't actually have a very strong element of control. So unfortunately, we're now stuck waiting for this cycle again, because we need to get this red coin. There we go. There you go, just like that. Okay, I thought I was down for the count again. Can you fall asleep, please? No? No, he's not falling asleep. Alright, we'll get this coin and we'll come back for him. Or actually, maybe I won't. I don't think I need to. Let's just walk down here. There we go. Grab a few coins here. We'll grab these blues. 1, 2, 3 long jumps. Grab the remaining coins here. And then we grab these circle coins. So we're at 92 now. Grabbing the reds up here will take us to 96. Hit that. Go. And I haven't really spoken about it yet, but you'll see me stop with Mario quite a lot. And that's because whenever you move with Mario, he likes to quarter turn. And when he quarter turns, if you're on a very narrow platform, he just likes to run off. So I want to try and avoid quarter turns as much as possible. Now, we lost about 30 seconds there because of all the falling, but that's okay. We're now done with Womp's Fortress, so we get to move on. We get to move on to Princess Peach's Secret Slide number 2. So once again, if you guys would like to guess what time I get on the slides, by all means. In we go. It's so hard to get that perfect. 1, 2. Sticking with the 13-3. That is a very safe guess, I'll say that much. Okay, I was a bit late on the jump. Oh, 13.2, not bad. Congrats, Rob, with the correct guess. Alright, and there you go. That was an example of ground pounding at the star. And now we get the single use of C up on the dance pad. There it is. It's just to enter that stage. Okay, missed the bottom coins. Missed the top coins. Okay. Well, aren't we in for a treat today? You know what? We have to start this again. The one thing that's great about coins being 2D sprites is that it's very hard to actually work out how far away they are. We got the 2 coins. Man, what am I doing? Okay. Alright, come on now. Well, this is embarrassing. Let's go again. I usually do this first try. Yeah, flying on the wing cap is not favorable. It, okay, we got those 2. There we go. All right, now we're cooking with gas. Yeah, it's not favorable. It's very hard to control. Whenever I go neutral on my inputs, Mario starts floating up, and tapping up makes him go down slightly. And depending on how long I hold it for, that determines how fast he's going to move. Okay. Unfortunate, but it's okay. We're moving on. And so with that, we've unlocked the wing cap so that we can re-enter Bob-omb Battlefield and get... Actually, I don't think we do any wing cap stuff there, but we will do some wing cap stuff later, I'm fairly certain. Alright, so we're moving over to Cool Mountain. As soon as I enter, I use one of the front buttons to hit C right, and that's simply so I can get a favorable angle to jump off here, kick, go into Mario Cam twice when I land, taking damage, and that snaps the camera down here quickly. Go neutral when landing on ice so you don't slide. And that's that one out of the way. Now, a lot of these stars end up being done in a random order for me because sometimes I fall into a stage I don't want to. This is a prime example. So if I jump up here and I bonk and fall into the slide, then suddenly we're not doing the baby penguin, we're doing the ice slide. So, thankfully we got the penguin and we can just drop it straight to the mom. That trick looks really hard and really impressive, but it's probably one of the easiest things to do. It's such an easy trick to do. Okay. Next up is Ice Slide, the one that I said I would do if I didn't get the penguin. Land in here. This one also has a pretty neat trick. I just hold right going off the slide, hold up once I'm off, dive, and then just try to land myself here, dive so I don't take damage, and we're at the bottom. Okay. And then I just hold down right, long jump, and then hold left while I'm in the air. Got a little too confident there, clearly. That just goes to show how easily this can go wrong. So we're going to do that exact same thing again, this time with the penguin race. Unfortunately with the penguin race, you can't really cheat it like you did, like we just did a second ago. So we start winding up. This penguin stops us because he wants to race us. And there are like a couple of shortcuts you could take, like here for example. Except now I can't see where I'm going. And this makes the penguin rubber band very fast. So now he's going lightning speed. And it looks like we won't catch up to him. And who knows? Maybe we won't. Except we do. Because the game's fair. The game would never rob us of a victory like that, right? Okay. Pretty good. I'm actually really happy with that penguin race because it was a bit dicey for a moment there. Now this is one of the longer stars in the stage. We're going to be doing the red coins now. So we grab that one, get our triple jump dive onto this slope, and we're going to follow this path around until we see the tree. We'll fall off here, dive when we hit the ground. Now when you slide across this ice, you just keep going faster and faster. I do want to stop myself here though, so I can get that hidden coin. And then, unfortunately I hit the wall so I didn't get my top speed, but got under the second time, so that's great. I'm going to jump off here. Okay. If you kick like that, you don't grab onto the tree, which is super handy. Get that one around the corner, grab this one just here, and we still have two more to go. So once I warp, I hold up right. Once I hit that, simply put, I just hold up and then I jump. and the camera rotation gets rid of all my momentum, making that very easy. Final coin is there, and then we press a button up here to go into Mario Can. Now, unfortunately, Mario's direction was not favorable when he got on the bridge, but small crouch adjustment was able to fix that. So we're good, and we're moving on. Alright. I do believe this is the last one for Cool Cool Mountain. We just need to get Snowman's head. We'll grab this tree. Pretty much looks like we're going to do the red coin route, except we take a little pit stop here. And we have to race this snowball down to the bottom, which is actually very easy because we're very speedy. I think the only condition for doing this, though, is that you do have to follow the path around. Doesn't matter how fast you do it, as long as you stick to the path. So we just wait here by the head. There it is. And I get myself in position here so that when the star spawns, I can just backflip to it. Yep. And just like that, we are going into our first Bowser fight. Okay, so we'll climb up the stairs. Try and do some nice little side flips here. Good. Okay. I kind of wish the whole game went as fast as the start of the game, because the start of the game goes by pretty quickly, and then I think it... Hey. One of my arrows was stuck. What was I saying? It goes by pretty quickly. I think by like the 40 star mark, that's when it starts slowing down a little bit. Oh, okay. Do a little kick off that. So if you jump off a platform that is moving up, there's a chance that it'll actually eat your jump, because technically you land on the platform again before you start moving up. It's really frustrating, and generally just advisable not to jump that way. I missed the cycle, that's unfortunate. So we rotate our camera around here. Oh, that ate my jump. One, two. Alright, let's try to get a side flip into a wall kick. There we go. That was a bit scary. Okay, tried to get a quick camera rotation, but I don't think it worked out. 1, 2, 3. Alright, we're going up. We're going up that way. There is one cool thing about this game, and it's that if you're trying to do a triple jump, as long as the first 2 jumps are on flat ground before landing on a slope, you're guaranteed the triple jump. With the exception of like maybe a couple of terrains. Which is really handy for getting places, but I wasn't able to demonstrate it, unfortunately. And if you're wondering what just happened there, like why you didn't see me doing like crazy spins or flips or whatever you guys probably expect me to do on pad, it's because when you're using a dance pad, you can hold right and tap left. Technically, you're pressing 2 directions at once. Oh, sorry. Technically, you're doing what an analog stick can't. So with an analog stick, obviously you can't hold left and right at the same time. But when you do it with pad, because you can press both directions at the same time, the game treats it as though you're pretty much rotating the stick to the opposite axis. And so it just constantly builds up speed while you're holding the other button down to store that speed. And so Bowser starts spinning really fast. Alright. So we're entering Big Boo's Haunt now, and this is mostly just a big scavenger hunt stage. So what we're doing right now is finding all of the hidden boos. I think there's about 5 of them. Oops, missed the door. And the easiest way to find them is to just go along the floor of the mansion. and start with the second door on the left, and then the whole thing is just clockwise. I skipped that door though, because it's actually easier for me to go here, long jump over here to this door, and then punch that one as it comes towards me. I wait a little bit here so that this boo doesn't get stuck in that little column there. Alright, just like that, we've got all the boos. Now we just have to take down this big one. And Big Boo has a giant hitbox. You don't really need to be close to him at all, but... Oh, okay. I tried to be fancy. The game rejected my request. So we'll just do it normally. Pretty good though. That's the ghost hunt. Now we're going to do pretty much the exact same thing, except instead of looking around the whole mansion, we found that the boos are really scared of us, and they've gone hiding in the basement. And so we're just going to rain on their parade. So, let's go do that. And easiest way for me to remember what to do here is that I just go to the door that I skipped before, which is this one here. And then I do some fancy finagling there to make sure I don't land in the water. And now we're in the merry-go-round. Okay. Missed the first boo, that sucks. There we go. Made up for it. There we go. Yeah, we'll do a nice side flip onto that. Nice. GG. So up next we have one of the easiest stars in the game, which is a double-edged sword because it's also one of the easiest to mess up. So all I have to do is go in the left door here, like so. Kick. Kick off that wall. There you go. And then just double jump over there and dive. Now the reason that's so easy to mess up, as you saw, I missed the wall kick, so that took a bit of time. The other thing as well is that if I mess up the double jump, I fall down to the bottom and then I have to do the whole thing again. So, very quick and easy star, but also very easy to mess up. Time for the main attraction of this stage, which is Big Boo himself. And Big Boo is at the very top of the mansion. So we need to go in this right door, and then we need to find the hidden entrance up here. I said the hidden entrance up here. There you go, thank you, Mario. Done and dusted, and there he is. We just give him a big punch in the face. Ground pound even though we're not even touching him. And then another one. Now, this area is notorious for eating my inputs, so I hope it doesn't this time, because I just kind of want to get out of here. Alright, seems good. Easy peasy. So we're done with Big Boo's haunt now. We can just straight get out of here. So we're gonna long jump, dive down the stairs, straight into the door. And the reason I dive down the stairs is because if you just run onto it, it like changes your angle and makes you move toward the wall for some reason. I have no idea why. Okay, long jump and then do a really awkward wall kick off the wall for no reason. Okay. Didn't get a good angle there for Mips, but it's fine. Saved it by cornering in there. Now, Mips in the basement only appears once you have 15 stars, and is kind of the whole basis for the 16-star run. So, you know, you need 15 stars before Mips appears, and then you use Mips to get the 16th star and get your way out of here. Toad, please. I know I want to punch Toad so bad, but we need stars and we need to go. Okay, no ground pound. that sets us up for the Hazy Maze Cave. And Hazy Maze Cave, I feel, is somewhat different to what people with controllers do. But, you know, I've got my system and it works out. Alrighty. And now that we're in Hazy Maze Cave, we're pretty much in... We're in a bit of a point that every star kind of looks the same, because I start by moving down the exact same hallway, entering the exact same room, and for the most part doing the exact same thing. We're gonna go up here and get the watch for rolling rocks with as many A presses as possible. And here comes the fun part. This is one of the easiest tricks to do in the game, and I think it's actually slower than, you know, what other runners do. So to enter the underground cave, I think what a lot of runners do is they actually kind of get along this top area and then jump over the whole thing, you know, missing a bunch of death planes and doing a bunch of cool stuff. But if you just want to be basic, you can go under this elevator and push against this dark patch here, and the elevator will actually push you through. And just like that, you just fall. It's really easy. And the best part is, because we do it multiple times, I can demonstrate it even more. So let's do it again. So we long jump down here, get ourselves in the door, hit the wall and lose all speed for no reason. So we land on this, land under, and then just push against this wall on the right, and boom, we're through. Awesome. Now, I know for a fact that 70 star usually does not get the medal cap. So we're already deviating quite a lot from what a lot of 70 star runs do. And while that is the case, that, you know, I will be getting slower stars because of the medal cap, in the end, it makes certain stars a lot easier, and therefore faster than if I was trying to do them normally. Oops. Okay, missed the cap, unfortunately. Plus, you know, it's kind of a blessing in disguise. You get to hear this absolute banger that you normally don't hear at all. That's exactly it, Piner. Sometimes you do have to go slow to go fast. There are certain tricks, like swimming through jet streams and stuff like that, which seems really easy until you try to do it and realize it's actually a lot harder than it looks. And that's where the medal cap comes in, because I'm already getting a star that's relatively easy for me, so I may as well get a cap that helps me get other stars that are relatively easy too. Okay, so down we go. To a third and final donation. Yeah, go ahead.
We have $5 from CZR Drums, who says GL to PeekingBoo.
Thanks, CZR. If you have any more, feel free to read them.
That is it for now, but I would like to remind everyone that we do have the open donation incentive for Wario Land 4's Wario Hop minigame that will be coming up tomorrow evening. And we've also got a number of bid wars open, including, for example, the Super Monkey Ball block bid war. You can pick which monkey you want to see all runners use for the entire block. Currently, Mimi is winning, as she should be, but if you want to donate to keep her there, feel free to do that.
Okay, so we are in the final part of Hazy Maze Cave, and this is the one and only time we take the right path, so that we actually end up... Thank you, Sign. So that we actually end up in the Toxic Maze. And so, even though we got the medal cap, we're going to ignore it, because there's no point getting it. Because the star in this area is right here. Ow. Just have to get into this door. And then make our way along here. And that's that. Now, considering how slow you can see this is, I'm fairly certain it's a star that most 70-star runners will not go for. But, you know, an easy star is a quick star as far as I'm concerned. Now we're going to make use of a very handy feature in this game, and that's if you enter a stage and then click exit course, it takes you back to the middle of the castle lobby, and that gives us a nice easy pathway into the aquarium area and Jolly Roger Bay, which is really convenient. The only downside to it is that now we have about, I don't know, maybe 10 water stages in a row. So in that sense, it's kind of a resident sleeper, but aside from that, it's a good chance to chill out. Just listen to some good tunes. So here we are in the Drown House, aka the aquarium, as Nintendo likes to call it. And there really isn't a whole lot to say. There's just 4 red coins in the middle that you swim around in a circle to get, and then you go to the bottom, and you swim around in a bigger circle. And then once you're done, you just grab the star. Look, there it is. So easy. Tell you what though, 60-year-old me, when I first played Mario 64, I found swimming to be the most confusing thing ever. You know, this is someone growing up with 2D platforming. Trying to jump into 3D was an absolute mess. And it's weird, because I remember it very distinctly, like just how bad it was. And I remember this was the stage that, for some reason, gave me all of the struggle. But hey, that was then and this is now. Nowadays, we just say goodbye to the controller. Maybe it was just my hands that were bad. And so, you know, we'll just do it with the pad because apparently I'm better with feet. So, we have to swim down to bait the eel and then swim up to have the eel swim out of this little hole here. And there is actually a clip that you can do to get into the ship, but it requires... Oh, good, thanks. It requires having pretty decent movement speed, and I think it's also a decent angle. And I'm not confident enough to actually try it. So, you get some Let's Play strats here. Not even a ground pound. There we go. Okay. So finally we get to take advantage of collecting the metal cap. And what we're going to do is swim through the jet stream. Except instead of swimming through it, we're going to collect the metal cap the intended way. And that will just let us drop straight through it. Okay, so we talk to the bomb first, so we get the cannon. And this cannon, if for whatever reason my angle gets messed up, we're in a bit of trouble with aiming it. So hopefully that doesn't happen. Okay. So we just jump off here. And there it is, there's our star. So basically, because I needed to talk to the bob-omb anyway to get the cannon, we may as well just collect the metal cap while it's there. And we can just very slowly get down here and, oh, you know, just mess it up. So since we messed it up, we'll do the eel instead. Hello? Hello, friend. Thank you. So if you angle the camera just right, you can actually see through the wall to see when the star's coming out. And then you just swim straight down to it. So that was the jet stream with the metal cap. We didn't waste any time, nothing bad happened, it was all just great. So let's try that again. So I'm gonna do something stupid, and we're gonna use the cannon to get across here. It's very rare that I've needed to do this. I think that's it. Good enough. 2, 3. Alright, so let's do this again. Oh, the eel's out. So yeah, hardest part about this is that I can't really see the star. I just have to hope that I don't land in front of it. That wasn't too bad. Oh man, all of this is all out of whack now. So now I need to use the cannon for its actual intended purpose. There is a ledge up on the left side of this cliffside here that we need to get to. And I need to let the cannon go neutral, so it does a small micro movement. And then I need to move the cannon into this little left part here, and then hope that it makes Mario grab this. Good. It did. Now, sometimes if I'm unlucky, Mario will instead kind of slide down back into the water, and it's really uncomfortable. Because then you either have to swim back to the cannon, or you have to go about doing the rest of the stage. Whoop, whoop, easy now. You have to go about doing the rest of the stage, which involves going into the water here. Bonk. Okay. I know that seemed bad, but that's actually kind of good because I'm trying to go down here. And the reason we're going down here is to say hello to the chests. Alright. So go through here. Dodge all these falling pillars. So back, left, right, front. Jump, ground pound. And boom.
Here we go!
I actually can't remember if I missed a star here. Because I skipped a split, but I don't think I did. I'm just going to go back into the lobby there. And we are going to Dia Docks. If I did miss a star, we're going to find out later on. But I don't think I missed one. I'm really thinking about it now. Like, I'm pausing my commentary so I can actually think about exactly what else there could have been in that stage. But I think that's all of it. Anyway, down we go. We're entering Dia Docks, which is yet more water stages. Thankfully, I don't think there's a whole lot of water stuff that we're going to do here, but we still have to get these chests, which involve starting at the clam, then going counterclockwise to get the first 3, and then going clockwise again, back to the center. And I need to like go wide here so I actually have a decent angle going at this, because it pulls you in. There we go. Oh, there it is.
Here we go!
Good, good. Now I'm fairly certain this is the last water stage for a while, so let's say goodbye to all this water, because I would really like to start jumping and diving again. Like, water stages are by far the hardest, well, not the hardest, but like the most awkward to play, because I always have to be pressing the A button, and I also have to be steering myself and making myself go up and down as well. And because everything is with a D-pad basically, it means that Mario is never swimming at a decent angle. I'm always like feathering it, so he's either going steep or shallow with his movements. Oh, and we slipped. It's okay though. Just let the camera do the work. Biz.
Here we go!
Bit wonky, but we got there. Alright, now we get this sick double jump dive straight into Bowser in the Fire Sea. Always love doing that. Do a jump kick to build up a bit of speed. And I'm gonna wait till I land and then hold down right a tiny bit to collect 2 coins. And that's simply so that if I hit the lava again, I don't bounce. Sorry, I don't die. That's what I was trying to say. Also, throughout that whole explanation, I forgot to get that coin, so a bit of a time loss there.
So one thing you might want to know, I just went to have a look at your most recent 70-star video. You had 38 leaving JRB in that as well, so I think you're good on stars.
Oh, awesome. Well, thank you for that.
Just because you were worried. No, that's absolutely fine. Of course. Since I'm not doing anything else, I might as well go and check.
Yeah, fair enough. I appreciate the service. Oh my goodness, did that just happen? So Mario 64 has a fun thing where when you land in lava, you bounce around like crazy. And basically, Mario will not grab ledges. He will not do anything. He will not do anything helpful. He'll just. Oh my goodness. Let's try again. Yeah, he won't do anything helpful. He'll just rebound off everything. And when you're in a weird situation that has kind of 2 platforms, and you're trying to get either on top of the top one or on top of the bottom one, you just end up bouncing on the sides of each one. Alright, so we're gonna go down here again, grab this red coin. Head on up here, and away we go. So I land on that platform first, so it goes away, allowing me to grab the red coin underneath it. Alright, we're up there this time. And so now, we can wall kick our way up here. Jump and stop, so that I don't slide. 1, 2, 3. And away we go. Okay, I'm getting bullied. It actually doesn't matter that I'm getting bullied here, because I'm always on a wrong cycle for this red coin anyway. So I've got a bit of time to burn. And then strategically jump over to there. Double long jump across here. Take the damage so that we can quickly get that coin. And up we go. Nice, we got the jump kick onto that platform so that we can quickly get onto this wall. Long jump across, and there's our star. Alright. Do a quick dive roll out there. And we are finally into the second Bowser stage. This is a super easy setup. C left, C down, run to the right, and then change your direction to go left so that you can get behind him. When it stops shaking, grab his tail, and then just throw him immediately left. Okay. And with that, we have 29 more stars to go. So from here, we're going to re-enter the basement, and we're going to Lethal Lava Land. Make it? Good stuff. And the first one we're doing is the red coins. As soon as I spawn in, rotate the camera to the right once. That way I can just hold up to get over to this area. Quickly grab those coins. And then long jump over to there, and we have ourselves a star.
Here we go!
A lot of Lethal Lava Land is kind of the same as well. So much so that I tend to get my movements confused when I do stars one after the other. So in this example, we're going to long jump up here, land on this cage, and then we're going to go over here, over to here, and we'll kill that bully. Now on the next one, we're going to do something very similar, except also slightly different. It's just if I don't explain it and I don't keep it in my mind, then muscle memory will take over and I'll do something bad. So once again, we long jump over to here onto the cage. We get on here again, except this time we go right. And we follow this around, and then when the platform stops moving, we long jump. And that is because when I land in the middle here, we want the squares to be as big as possible. Uh-oh. Okay. Okay. Just one more. If you would kindly come down here, please, sir. Thank you very much. Alright, unfortunately I missed the bully there, but that's okay. Out you go. The bullies are always so awkward, but okay. Oh yeah, this is a stage that we need the wing cap for. Like, it's not a stage that you necessarily need the wing cap for, but it's definitely easier and faster for me. So all I do, we long jump over to the left here, long jump back, okay, and there it is. That was pretty good. Definitely one of the cleaner styles we've done today. Two more remaining. Thankfully not a whole lot else to do in the main map here, so we get to detour and go into the volcano, which is the sub-map of this area. And all we got to do is go around the outside and just follow the path up. 1, 2. Okay, I tried to get a triple jump off there, but it didn't quite work out for me. And here we go. Unfortunate, a bit of damage there, but for the most part, no big deal. Have a little setup there where I can just jump neutral on those poles and it gets me all the way up. And that is the volcano done. We just need to go into the volcano one more time, because instead of going around the edge, we're going to go up through the middle. And we're going to do a little lava bounce trick, which isn't anywhere near as exciting or impressive as the most well-known lava bounce trick, but this one is just an easy way to get on this elevator. So all you do as soon as you enter the map is hold right and then tap left once you hit the lava, and you're good. I do need to wait a little bit here so I don't get burned. And on up there. T right twice to get a decent angle, and away we go. We get to move over to Shifting Sandland now, and this has one of my favorite tricks in the game, which is the Big Bird. And if I mess it up, we're going to keep trying until I get it. So, here we go. Bit slow on the uptake here, but oh yeah, that was really bad. So if you're too far left on that pillar, the fly guy will just move straight towards you, instead of being something that you can jump on. So, no big deal. We'll just try it again. We'll get the pyramid star as a backup. Okie doke. Oops, that was kind of bad. There we go. Easy peasy. Jump off the fly guy, you get the bird, and then you just get this nice jump to the star.
Here we go!
And it's at this point that I'm happy that we have 49 stars, because we need to have 50 by the time I come out of this stage, so. So let's go up here, grab the wing cap, and we're gonna jump across to here. Route confirmed correct, run confirmed alive. That's what we like to see. Appreciate the help, Realm. 1, 2, 3. One, 2, 3. And there it is. And all we have to do is run right, run up, and long jump. Done. It seems like a lot of effort just to get 1 star, but this late in the game, it starts getting really annoying to get fast stars. Okay. So now we have MIPs that we can grab. I want MIPs to go into the, yep, down here. Oh, and I was too far to the left, and I almost went into the stage. That could have been bad. So we'll chase MIPs around the corner again. There we go. So the whole reason we end up down here is because MIPS respawns at 50 stars. So we can get a quick one here if we get it as soon as we exit the stage. The only downside is that once I do that, I need to go back to the lobby. Because there's nothing else here that's really fast enough and worth getting. Do that. Now we're going up to the 3rd floor. And with this, you can double jump on this left side here and just clip straight through the ceiling. And if you enter the painting at a different... Wow. If you enter the painting at a different height in this stage, it affects the water level. Now, I was actually expecting the water level to be a lot higher than where it is right now, but thankfully it's no big deal as long as I have that ramp to get up. Oh. Alright, I guess we're not having nice things today. Come on, video game, let's do it. There it is. We'll ignore the chuck ya. I'll get myself a favorable angle. Now I've got to be careful of that quarter turn. You just saw Mario try to run in a circle there, and I had to stop him. And it's a good thing I did, because otherwise we would have fallen all the way down.
Here we go!
Okay. Next up is the arrow lifts, so we want the water to be as low as possible, and the reason for that is because we need to run along the floor. So we'll take Mario down here, and if you guys didn't know, there's actually a warp in this corner here. Just stand there, takes you to where the cannon is. Ow. And you can just get a free star.
Here we go!
Alright, last one from Wet Dry World. This is the express elevator. Once again, requires the water level to be all the way at the bottom. Ground pound this box. 2, 3. And then triple jump up to this ramp. The whole reason we're doing all this is so that we can send an elevator from the top down to the bottom. And then we're going to ride it back up again to get the star. Now, there's a lot of gamers out here that know how to do the wall kicking back and forth. I'm not confident enough to do that in rapid succession all the way up here, and I think it serves to lose more time than gain.
Here we go!
We'll just have a nice breather, and then we'll move on to Snowman's Land. That's true, I'm not a gamer. I'm just very lost in this world. Up. In we go, Mario. Thank you very much. Okay, so long jump. Jump, jump. And then the third jump on the slope lets you get the triple jump over the wall. And I had too much speed, but can I save it? I sure can. There's our star. Let's just play that back again. We'll enter back into Snowman's Land, and once again we're going to take that same path because we need the shell. So long jump, 1, 2, triple jump, over the wall. Okay, got the jump this time around, although barely made it onto the wall, so that was kind of surprising. And riding the shell is very, very awkward. Holding a direction pretty much puts me at full tilt whichever way I go. So Mario whips around like crazy. You hate to see it. Thankfully, not too much of an issue in the end, but it can get a bit dicey with the shell. We've got a couple of easy stars coming up now, which is great. There's not much left in the run. 14 more stars. So first one up is the bully. And bully is just over here chilling. All we gotta do is dive and slide in our bellies and he's down. And then finally, there's the easiest star in the whole game. And it's just this one over here. The only hard part about it is not knowing where to enter. And if you're a speedrunner, you don't even enter this way. What does that say about me? There we go. Just enter through the chimney at the top. And now that we're done with Snowman's Land, we're moving over to Tall Mountain. Tall Mountain is, I don't really like it all that much because it tends to kill me. And so, oh please. And so because of that, I just made it so I don't do as many stars in the stage. So bear witness as we do a whole 2 stars in Tall Mountain. A fun fact about this is that if you hold up, long jump, and then kind of mash jump as you hit that slope there, you can just clip straight through. And then if you do this sequence of events, suddenly you're halfway up the... How dare you? Suddenly you're halfway up the mountain. Oh, that was kind of dicey. Still made it though. Okay. And that just leaves us with the other easy one. Like, technically, there's a number of stars I could get in this stage that are very fast, but I stand to lose time from either not getting the clip or from just dying unnecessarily. And I think it happens so much in my runs that I just decided to cut it out. So yeah, with that, I'm just like, nah, no more Tall Mountain, please. Let's instead go over to Tiny Huge Island. And we're just gonna say hi to the piranha plants. You know? There's no way they're gonna do anything bad to us. Alright, well, I didn't get my long jump. But that's hardly the game's fault now, is it? Okay, so where's our first dude? There he is. Next one. Now, one thing I need to make sure of is that I go neutral before I kick anything, because otherwise Mario will dive. And if he dives, there's a high chance I'm actually just going to fly straight off the edge. That's back there. Okay. We're gonna do one more in Tiny Huge Island. And with this one, it's got a couple of clips. Side flip here, clips you straight up. And in we go. Actually, I say a couple of clips, but that's the only one. I'm sorry, I lied to you, chat. Okay, we are going to rotate the camera slightly so it doesn't swing around quite as aggressively here. Long jump up the slope, and there it is. Okay. And now we're up to the part which, in my opinion, is kind of the, I don't know, the resident sleeper part of the run for me, because it's literally the same thing every time. Like, I'm not even kidding. Just watch how these next 4 stars go. I could have gone in. I didn't trust myself. Alright, in we go. So here is TikTok clock. We start by running to the right, getting onto these platforms, and collecting the coins. The reason I go on these platforms is because the camera is kind enough to treat this whole section pretty much like a side scroller. And so with that, I have a great degree of control just running back and forth. So there's TTC Reds. Next up is... we're gonna go above the cage. So, once again, we run to the right. We get onto these platforms, get up here, rotate the camera so that now it's a side scroller here. Okay. And we're gonna follow it around here, get above the cage, just like I said, so that we can make our way up here. The camera does not cooperate with us, but that's okay. As long as I can get to this corner. And boom, that one's done. Alright, we're gonna backflip back onto the clock. As soon as the hands disappear, I know that means that it's at the top. And we are gonna run to the right onto these platforms. We're gonna rotate the camera so that it turns into a side scroller for us, and we're gonna jump our way to the top. It's back and forth. Oh, that was interesting and fun. It changed. Alright, so we'll do that again. Alright, so round we go again. This time, instead of going above the cage, we're gonna go into the cage. Okay, so there's the cage, we'll go into it. Now, are you ready for what's coming up next, chat? I'm sure you're absolutely not, but let me get you into the mindset of what we're about to do. That's right. We are about to go below the cage. So we go to the right onto these platforms. We rotate the camera so it becomes a side scroller. And then we make our way up, one jump at a time. And here we are going along the same path as before, doing the exact same thing as... oh no! The exact same thing as before. Except this time we run down below the cage. Wow. And that was TikTok clock. It may as well have just been 1 star. Alright, we're gonna say a quick hello to Toad. And with that, we have 2 more stars to go. Okay, I'm gonna try and get the quick cycle on this. I never do, but, you know, I'm feeling antsy today, so let's do it. Oh. Okay, that might have cost me. Come on, Mario, you got this, buddy. Let's go. Early cycle. Let's do it, buddy. Huh! Nice.
Here we go!
Nice. So I messed that up a tiny bit, but it still worked out okay.
Go.
So yeah, we rotate the camera a number of times through this whole thing. Wow! Alright, well that didn't go as expected. Any time we were planning on saving here is now gone. Whoa, that jumped a lot further than I thought it would. Oh, that fly guy's in a very bad spot. He's okay though. Get a nice side flip on this flat triangle.
Here we go!
And yo, look at that. We've done 70 stars. 70 whole stars. And for anyone wondering why we do 70 stars, it's because you can't get up this staircase without 70 stars. You can if you do the backward long jump, but that's banned in this category. And so I had to do some forward long jumps up the stairs instead, because they're allowed. And I'm pretty sure they actually lose me time. Ah! Okay. He was supposed to grab that ledge, not just bonk off it, but... this is the world we live in now, I suppose. Okay, Mario, as you were. Jump, jump. And remember at the start of the stream how I said that you can do slope kicks? There it is again. The last cameo appearance of the slope kick. Okay. Are you... Alright. I could have done a dive to prevent that, but I just wanted that to sink in, how stupid that was. Slope kick just wanted a little more screen time. So let's try again. How fast can I run? Not super. Oh my goodness. So yeah, like I said, dive to cancel out of your fall so you don't take damage. We're not seeing slope kicks today. Apparently there's no daddy jump either. I'm gonna try this one more time. Oh, come on. I'm gonna try this one more time. And then if I fail again, I'll just, I'll ride the arrow across. Like a good DDR player. Okay, this time. You did it, Mario! You did it! I don't know how you did it. You're amazing. Okay, so up we go. I'm normally further back on this platform. There we go. We're going to ignore all of these Goombas. Okay. And we're going to do the bare minimum, laziest strat that we can do for Bowser, because I really can't be bothered spinning him 3 times. So we're going to rotate the camera right and then do C down. We have a 50-50 chance of Bowser running at us, just like that. And thankfully he complied. So if he runs towards a bomb, you can just backflip behind him and pick him up and drop him. I don't know why I didn't jump. There was no need. God damn it, balls. And is this the end of the run? Probably not, but... Huh! Hold it! So if Mario takes a hit from Bowser, you can kind of face away from him while being in front of him, and you can just grab him like that. Alright, let's try this again, shall we? Bye-bye! Okay, so when I collect the star, that's going to be time. So, time is coming up in just a moment. And time. There you go. That's the thing. And I'll tell you, Mario 64, I know I make it look easy, but learning this game, from like actually learning to play it and then learning to speedrun it has definitely been a process. But either way, I hope that if you're interested in Mario speedruns, whether watching or playing, that this was an informative and impressive experience for everyone all around. But yeah, thank you guys for having me. I appreciate it.
Well, thank you so much for doing that. That was absolutely fantastic. I really enjoyed how you didn't just explain the DDR elements of it, but you also just explained the general speed tech of SM64.
I did what I
like
could.
You treated it like any other run, whilst also obviously the uniqueness of having a DancePad. I thought that was fantastic.
Thank you, and I don't know what we got up next because I forgot to check the schedule, but it's 10 p.m. and I haven't had dinner yet, so I think I'm gonna go do that.
Go eat, man. What are you doing?
But yeah, I won't keep the marathon either. You guys have got a bunch of catching up to do, so yeah, thanks for having me.
All right, thank you, man. Thank you.